From the shotgun, handed off inside. Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Chris, just think of the list of Auburn running backs. I mean, you see this guy pick up a first down, and you start to see a little bit of Bo Jackson in it. Maybe a combo. Remember those days of Cadillac Williams and Ronnie Brown when they were in that backfield? Trey Mason. Boy, so many great backs that Auburn has enjoyed, and this guy's looking good.
He's got a receiver wide open here. Breaks into the clear. They finally won't bring him down, but he makes it inside the 15-yard line. First down in great scoring position.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Here we go. That huge explosive play has set the offense up in the red zone. On the move now. The pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
They convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a four-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Looking to throw again. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Auburn.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Escapes the pocket. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Boy, he was close to getting to that corner, picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Important second down play coming up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Defense is coming after him. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, he makes the catch. Bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game.
That's another huge game for this guy. And I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They've moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. Boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Short pass finds the tight end. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
That's another positive game here for this offense. And this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Oh, what a grab! Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. And looking to throw now on first down. Tight end makes the grab. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. Well, the huge hit there. You have to expect it to see the ball come loose, but a great job to hang on to it.
Boy, great concentration by the tight end to be able to come up with that catch, but the defense showing how physical they are. When that tight end gets his hands on the ball, they are going to lower the boom.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. And he'll drop back here on third down. Moves out of the pocket. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Extra point try coming now. And it's good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. Second down after that previous play. Wants to throw it. Pass falls incomplete. There's a flag down. Did the receiver push off to get separation? So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Good as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Offense choosing to go for it here on fourth down. Back to throw again. He escapes the pocket. He's brought down. A sack will end this.
Listen, I get it. I know you trust your offense, and maybe this is something you thought about all week in these situations, but when it's on your side of the field like this, you got to give it a second thought, because now your defense is already playing with their backs against the wall.
Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. And that's a solid game for the defense, able to bring him down.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Or it's snapped to the back. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. And it's picked off in the end zone. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on fourth down in their end and got stopped. Tackle made after a solid gain to spot the ball at the 34.
Well, that is a first down and a definitive way of getting a good push up front. And this back, I tell you, every single year on the Plains, Auburn always has a great back, and this guy is no different.
Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a real nice gain there.
Chris, how about this? I mean, there's nobody open initially. He rolls out to be able to get out of the pocket away from the pressure and eventually finds the big tight end for those positive yards in that first down.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
This time it's complete. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to.
The quarterback here, I think, makes a mistake. He's got the time and the space to put a little bit more air under the ball, but instead he rushed it with a bullet pass, and it falls short. This is where poise separates the good quarterbacks from the great.
He's stopped at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route, you prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
A new set of downs after that completion. Here's the handoff. Not much on that play, brought down short.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. The offense threatening now, 1st and goal. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Tigers. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, winding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship. And you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. And that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. They're going to run it here. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. So 2nd and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going in this drive. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught quickly. Breaks loose at the 45. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And he just throws it away.
Oof, the risk of throwing on 3rd and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on 4th down, but what would do the play call?
Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They've got it, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
The Sooners are in the red zone. Tailback with another carry. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down mark. Play number 8 in this championship game drive, and they face 3rd down and short. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners. And this national championship game is now dead even. We're going to have a fun finish here.
Yeah, maybe I'm being hopeful, but this has the makings of an instant classic right now. The way these teams are matching each other at an elite level in the national championship, it's getting more advanced the further we go. I'm with you. Maybe it comes down to the wire.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Pressure is coming. The freshman off the mark behind his receiver that time.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
With 3rd down and short, they decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. And he'll set up to throw. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He can go. He steps out of bounds after the great pick. A solid return to set up his offense.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And the Sooners come to the line with first and goal. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
That is great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
PAT puts him in front by 7. The offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. We'll start at the 25. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Quarterback making some changes at the line. The pocket breaking down. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
Looking deep downfield to the left. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play.
Boy, this quarterback has a lot of confidence in his arm. He tried to thread the needle into double coverage. Lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Oh, and they got him for a sack to wrap up the first 2 quarters of play here. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Here's the second down play. He hands it off from the gun. And he's brought down, but it's a first down spotted near the 41.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Makes a quick grab. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
A completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then
Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Boy, he just missed another one, Chris. That would have been touchdown number 4 for this quarterback. Still, what a performance we've seen from this guy today.
Football comes out, and the defense comes up with the football.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half, really the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
And the Auburn offense back out on the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looks left and finds his target there. He made the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
They keep him guessing with a run.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He gets loose. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
First down, looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Makes a quick catch. And the gain just good enough for a first down. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, this defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Here's a throw underneath to the back. Will step out after a nice gain there, and the offense will have 1st and goal.
One thing I love passing game. Nice catch here.
The offense knocking on the door here with a 1st and goal. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He fights in for the score. Touchdown, Auburn.
Hey, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
And we're able to tack on the extra point. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And it's intercepted. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
We're going to go with the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. And it's a direct snap. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat, but just a short gain in the play. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Brought that at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. Fourth and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that will help them pick up this first down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Takes the handoff on the counter play. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on first and 10.
So second and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Second down, we're going to throw it. He's running out of time here. He cannot escape. It's a sack. So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Auburn in the lead as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Begin the quarter with a crucial play offense setting up for this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Catch made in space. Look out. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Quarterback's got it on the option. He hands it to the back. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Finds his target, and it's complete. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield. They have a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes. And he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
Second down play coming up. Ball handed off. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed with the defense flying to the football.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
The ball is caught. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
First down and more. He's still on it. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at 17.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now.
Another big gain by this wide receiver. This guy has had a great year all season long. You knew coming into the national championship he'd have a shot to make a lot of big plays. But give credit to the offense coordinator, moving him around, allowing him to...
Touchdown, Sooners! And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the fourth quarter, to give them the lead.
Point after is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. There it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. The national championship coming right down to the wire. Biggest possession of the game so far. This offense needs a touchdown. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Wide open downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He finds his man. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's a dart right down the middle. It's Dobbs. Would have been a big play. He could not hold on.
Smart decision here by the defensive coordinator to go with dime coverage, get more speed on the field, extra defensive backs, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football for this quarterback.
And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game, final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? That's enough to move the sticks and give him a first down at the 41. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? Quick completion to the tight end. He'll step out of bounds to stop the clock. That is perfect execution there. And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? And it's caught.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Touchdown, Tigers! They jump on top now here in the 4th. This back cannot be stopped. He is writing his own chapter in championship game history here tonight.
Chris, can you think of a time where we've seen a back have this kind of dominated performance in a national championship game? I mean, it's been some time. This guy's running hard and just so much fun to watch.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Bringing pressure. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. The offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management is going to be very important here in the final minutes. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking for a late, deep throw. It's caught inside the 30 and still going.
Well, it's got to be so rewarding for an offensive coordinator when your play call perfectly counters the defense's call. That's exactly what we saw right here. That play targeted the coverage's biggest weak spot, and it led to a wide-open wide receiver.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Touchdown, Oklahoma. They take the lead in the final minute.
You talk about a big stage and big-time pressure and then delivering. That's what this running back just did to be able to give them this 3-point lead. And if you're smart, you just kick the extra point. That forces your opponent to have to go down and score a touchdown to win the game.
Point after, up and good. So after taking the lead, they'll kick it off here and hope the defense can hold on. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Hey, really good call here by the defensive coordinator working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Get 6 defensive backs with that dime look, cover as much ground as you can, and have as much speed as you can. I think the quarterback may have been confused there and just threw the ball away.
And the pass is broken up beautifully to prevent that big play. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. First down. Looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the grab. And smart choice. He'll step out of bounds to stop the clock. That's good execution.
Well, Chris, just like this in the fourth quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a one-possession game. Every single time you can get first downs and out of bounds. That's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
Throws to the tight end. Oh, the pass is picked off.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now, all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. With the last team standing on the top of the mountain, Kirk, national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Oklahoma Sooners.